So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Good. What's up?
Give to Irving to start this drive. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run. Cash in on the opening drive and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest, and runs like that gets the ball rolling.
Big shot to begin the drive, has him up beyond the 40.
Good. What's up?
Going to the ground again on first. And they're full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Good. 180. Real. Point it right, point it right, point it right. What's up?
Mayfield now from the gun. Forced out to his right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
Setting up the screen. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here.
180. Run. What's up?
A run for it with White. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
I love watching those running backs do their drill, especially in practice where they just keep those legs churning. They keep those legs moving for situations just like that one.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. Trying to find his tight end. So that brings up 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Baker. Jump off caught by his back. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
Hey, alert! Oh, God.
From the gun, Mayfield. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right. And I know it's very, very early, obviously, the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Play action. Hurts has it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push them back for 2nd down.
First couple snaps, first drive of the game, it's all about who can land that opening punch. Gain that first advantage in a game-long back and forth. Well, that opening punch was a solid cross, maybe even an uppercut that caught him right on the job and sets an immediate tone for this defense.
And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Completed over the middle. That ball's out, Smith lost it. And this one belongs to the Bucs.
This really should be the last place and the last down you expect to fumble on. There's still 2, 3, maybe more to work with. Just take care of the ball. Go down when you're hit. It's set up for 2nd down.
Out wide, and it's intercepted. Picked out by Quinion Mitchell. And the Eagles are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble, then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
Almost a completion of the wrong team there. And now they face 2nd down.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. You got away with one.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Jahan Dotson, the intended receiver. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Has it at the 7. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Going to run with Barkley. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
180! Hey, alert 33!
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
180! What's up?
Handoff headed right. Irving. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks you can keep on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
What's up?
Right back to Irving now. Again, he hits the second level. Down the sideline into the red zone. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
What's up?
White on 1st and goal. And he's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. McLaughlin sacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers tie this game 7-7.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming from the 6. Fights up with tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And they steal it back on the return.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. But when they fly down the field, they got two things in mind, Kate. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
If only every drive could start like this, right, partner? 1st and goal to begin this one. Irving. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Ready to go with our second quarter. Buccaneers with the ball and a chance to score.
Kings! What's up?
Here's another for Irving. And he's backed up again as they stop him for another loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the old lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Now from back at the 7, here's 3rd and goal. Here's Mayfield. Setting up the running back screen. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
It's plays like that, Kate, right, wrong. Where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got them equipped to see what's going on the field. And not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down. What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
63.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he's going to pay off this 1st down run with a nice pickup of 9.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. From the 42. Another turnover. This time it's an interception. Picked off by Levante David. And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know by now, Kate, with this time we spend together these toss plays, the best way to defend them is to hit them before they get started. And that's exactly what the defense did.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Mayfield now off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long.
Hey, alert 33. 180. Point it right, point it right, point it right. What's that?
Baker now from the gun. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Riley Dixon on the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Return gets far.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Finds him over the middle. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
1st down, a run with Barkley. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
It's a screen to Barkley. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
Well, this is the type of game you've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. The Eagles trailing in the early going. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Running right, it's Barkley. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 11-yard line.
They go to Barkley again. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
73! 73! Silver, check! Kyle, get him!
Dialing up a pass here on third down. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles get some late points and the lead. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles take a 4-point lead.
14. Buccaneers 10. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Johnson with a return here. Juke the defender. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Cade Otton. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. From the 31. Flushed out of the pocket. He's keeping it. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. He gets 6 on that play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. Who set it down, score him at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
180!
First and 10. Here's Mayfield. Dumped off to his running back. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. It's textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
180!
From the 44 here on second down. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
Buccaneers first down.
Point it right, point it.
Mayfield now from the gun. Out left and Otton makes the grab. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Cade, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Run.
Here's second and 5. That's brought in downfield by Otton. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's first and goal. Mayfield keeps it himself. And he's in for the touchdown. The Buccaneers take the lead just before halftime. Baker Mayfield, the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. Coughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers push their lead to 3.
17. Eagles 14. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Shipley on the return. The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Hurts on first down. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. He's looking for A.J. Brown there. And that'll bring up second down. Hurts now from the gun. Hits him on the in route. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First down, ball at the 36. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Complete. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. But it looked like an Eagle flew in and was first to the ball. They're going to maintain possession. 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout. So following the fumble and the recovery, here comes second and short. He'll throw it. Hauled in by Gunner, left side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now the offense is going to take its third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. He's back to throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. He cuts it right. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take the lead right away in half number 2. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt a point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles take a 4-point lead.
Buccaneers 17. James
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Johnson now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Hey, alert 30.
From the gun, Mayfield. That's complete downfield to Godwin. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. On first down, they're going to run with Irving. He's going to bring this down to their 35. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
They're set up at the 35 now. First down, and they go right back to it. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Running it after the penalty. And after the penalty, they pick up 2, make it 2nd and 13.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 13.
Back to the line they they go. It's second down.
Set. 20. What's that?
Out of the gun, White. And how about this, Bronk? They gain 11 on second down. Nice work to toss them back. They make it third and short.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
180! Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Real. Stop!
Mayfield looking to throw on his third and one. Now let's go to Godwin. And that short gain is enough for him to set it down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
That's good for a Tampa Bay. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
To the line we go. They're set, first and 10.
What's that?
Running left, this is Irving. He's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers grab the lead on their first series of the half. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers push their lead to 3.
Eagles 21. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Shipley now to return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Will Shipley on the return. The Eagles take over first and 10. At their own
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10.
Stop. 180,
They'll start this one out with Barkley. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Going to the ground again on first. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
It's a pickup of 11, and that's a Philadelphia first down.
Great.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Connects on the crosser. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Great.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Who nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Don't touch that.
Motion man right is Smith. And the defense wise to that call there. Receiver wrapped up for no gain. Third down coming up.
Brings up second and 10 at the Bucs 22-yard line.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Straight ahead. Here's Barkley. Room inside the 10. And he did not get in. Finally stopped at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
That after such a magnificent run, quick story time. My first NFL start. Ricky Watters does the same thing. Gets the ball inside and near that goal line. And I get in the huddle. Ricky says, give Ricky the ball. Time to give Ricky the ball. You pay off a running back after such a tremendous effort.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's second and goal. Barkley trying this up the gut. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up fourth and goal. A lot of pressure on this kick for Jake Elliott. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Kicked well, and this is good! And in the fourth quarter, that's going to tie the game.
We were barely into this quarter, Kate, and already a tied game, a whole new game. Starting from this point, every single possession will be a premium.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10.
Point it right. Hey, alert! Real. What's up?
Baker now. Hits him on the out route. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
This is Irving on second. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass and similar down and distance. And that defense is going to have to key on the run.
And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8.
180! Hurry! Run. What's that?
From the 48. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Ball at the 33 for first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Up!
Straight ahead, it's Irving. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Good. 180! Up! What's that?
Right back to Irving now. And 2 yards are all he can get. It's third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 9.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Point it right. Regular. Done.
Looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He sends this one to the end zone. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
Well, Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And late in the fourth, they have grabbed the lead.
Well, I'll tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Shipley now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Throwing here hurts. It's a screen to Barkley. Escapes a defender. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Eagles down by only 3. Here's first and 10 from the 34. Setting up to pass. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
44-yard line.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's second and 1. Now Barkley. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
New set of downs for him from the 46. He'll look to throw it. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's first and 10. Jukes one defender, and they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's first and 10. Back to throw. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
On second down, here's Barkley. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up. Now a timeout's called. It's not their last one, though, so they can try another play before setting up for that field goal. It'd be a 46-yard field goal from here. One final chance to lop a little distance off of it before they send him out. He's caught. He's got Brown. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7. Clock is at 3 seconds, and we've got a timeout because 3 points is all that's needed to force that overtime frame. A lot of pressure on this kick for Jake Elliott. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. Looking good, and it's through. And at the buzzer, they forced overtime. Well, Brock, 4 quarters couldn't decide a winner, and now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next. So starting this year, we've got some new rules in place for overtime, Brock. Both teams now guaranteed a chance to possess the football in overtime of any game, not just the playoffs. So an opening drive touchdown, no longer an instant game winner. Gotta be able to make a stop, too. It's a new look to NFL overtime. Let's see how this plays out as we get underway with some bonus football. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Good. 180. Good.
The give to Irving to start this drive. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball, make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never asked for help. I do it for you and do it for myself.
A chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on 2nd down.
180. Real.
Baker now from the gun. Chased out to his right. And he's going to be touchdown. Brock looks to be a couple of yards shy of that marker.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Good. 20. Hey, alert 30.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So the penalty is going to back him up 5, and in all likelihood, they need to come up with a new play call for 3rd down. Backed up by an unforced error, and this is 3rd and 7.
Good. 180.
Mayfield now from the gun. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to be blocked out at the 42.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Buccaneers out and into punt formation. This needs to be a good one. And a fair catch made here at the 17.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's Smith on the slant. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
The Buccaneers add another DB. 3rd down coming up. To throw. Oh, big interception here. Christian is in with the INT. And the Buccaneers surprise them with the interception and now have a chance to win this game. Okay, now both sides have had a shot, Brock. Neither offense could get the job done. Looks like it'll be one of these defenses that wins them this one in overtime.
Yeah, give these crews defensively some credit here. It's hard to play defense in overtime, but both deliver, and now which offense, Kate, can go and capitalize and finish this game?
So it's a win for the Buccaneers. And they only needed to set him up with a shot to connect and win it with 3, and his aim was true to make it happen and put an end to this competitive ball game. that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners. As with that, we sign off from Tampa.